These are the original 1954 blueprints by architect Juliet Peddle. Here's a view of the proscenium from the house. This is a side view showing the catwalks. There's the middle catwalk, that's the stage catwalk, the proscenium. This is that smoke vent on the very top. What's interesting is originally they planned on a whole basement underneath the stage, which was going to be the makeup and dressing area. But probably budget concerns, they had to delete that from the plans. Well, some people have friends in high places, and some people can climb to high places. And with the latter, at least everybody looks up to you. We're in the CTTHFlyLoft, built in 1954. This here is the very top of the fly loft, and it's a feature in every theater in America. It's designed as a safety feature, so if there's ever any smoke in the stage, the smoke will gather up here, and automatic openings will let the smoke out quickly, allowing the actors and tech workers and patrons to escape the theater in a timely manner without injury. This entire structure was built in 1954 when Community Theater purchased this building. There's nothing here. This was a movie house, and this was the back of the movie house. And they contracted with local architect Juliet Peddle to design and build this stage and fly loft. So all these ropes are fastened to the light bars and the curtains, and they all go over there to the pin wall, where they go down to the floor where they're tied off, and that's where we disconnect the rope and raise and lower all the lights. This is the catwalk level of the fly loft. Up above us are the ropes and the pulleys and the smoke penthouse. So the catwalk allows us access to different areas of the curtain. We have some monitor speakers up here. Occasionally we'll have tech crews up here doing special effects like snow or other things. There's where our ropes come over to the pin rails. The bags there are full of sand, and the sand is added or subtracted based on the weight of either the lights or the curtains. And that enables one person to raise and lower without having to carry the entire weight. The sandbags act as a counterweight. And this is the first catwalk, which is right behind the proscenium. This feature on this left we'll talk about in the next video. That feature all the way to the far, the white, that's our cyclorama. And in the early days of this theater, that was always a painted set. So if you remember from our previous light pit video, the stage was further upstage because of the light pit below made the stage smaller. So the actors were farther towards the rear, and so they frequently would paint the cyclorama as part of their set. since we've built on a thrust out into the audience, we have more area, and we typically push our shows out towards the proscenium more. Back on the ground now, way up there in the dark, is the smoke penthouse. There's the middle catwalk, and then the proscenium catwalk. And there's the pulleys way up there that transfer the ropes on over to the light bars and the curtain rods. And this is our pin rail with the sandbag counterweights, one side of it, and there's the other side of it. This is our large, full rear cyclorama. We have one large overhead door, which before our scene shop was built, this was the only entrance. They still had to build the scenery off-site and then load it through this doorway here. What's really amazing is just everyday folks like you and me that made up the CT Board of Directors, and they created this whole stage area here from a dream. Met with an architect, raised the funds to build it, and some 50, 60, 70 years later, we're a vibrant, functioning theater, ready for you to enjoy the show.